Can't announce it here, but we're so excited about the future of the show. Universal Music is producing it, and Tina Sinatra, his youngest daughter, is producing it, and so she cast me in the show, which was a wild experience. I am half Italian. I know you're like, brown eyes, Doyle, what's happening? I'm half Italian, and Tina reminds me of a lot of the Italian women in my life, and my grandmother, Geraldine Padula, was absolutely out of her mind. And I'm gonna tell you the craziest story about my grandmother before we do this next song. My grandmother introduced me to Frank Sinatra. Okay, so in her living room, she had the Pope, JFK, and Frank Sinatra on the wall. That was it. They were all on the same page for her. She was a good Catholic, but she was a little out of her mind. So one time somebody came into her hair salon. It was Ash Wednesday. And she accidentally washed the ashes off their face. The woman sat up and said, "Oh my God, my ashes." My grandmother took her pinky, dipped it in the ashtray, redid them, and said, "There, mine's better." And now, at my grandfather's funeral, I got in the car with her at the lead of the procession. And I was sat between her and my mom, and she started to get really upset. And she said, "We have to go back, we have to go back." And my mom's like, "We can't go back. It's okay. Let's just, go on." And she said, "No, I forgot his glasses." And so I immediately told my head, uh-oh. And she was like, "We have to go back and get his glasses." And my mom's like, "Why? Why are we going back to get his glasses?" And we were like, "We have to keep going." And the driver turned around, real Boston Italian guy, turns around and goes, "Don't worry, Mrs. D, we'll go back." And the entire procession drives back around. I get out of the car with them and I'm like, "Is this really gonna happen? Is this really gonna happen?" We walk back up to the grave. They raise the casket. They open it, and she takes the glasses, and we go, "Why did you need these so badly?" She goes, "I want to donate them." But it was really sweet because he wanted them donated, so she wanted to follow through on that. So that's beautiful, but it was insane. So she introduced me to Frank, and the first thing that I noticed about Frank Sinatra that I love so much is that I loved crooners in high school. I went through my phase of listening to crooners and thinking I was going to be one. And Jack Jones is phenomenal, and all these other crooners that I was listening to are so great, but what makes Frank so good is that he was an actor first, and that he knew how to deliver a lyric better than anyone else during that time. And this is a song I want you all to get your drinks, maybe get another one. We're coming up on the end of the set here, so I want to sing a little "One for My Baby" and "One More for the Road." Big sip. It's 2:45. There's no one in the place except you and me. So set 'em up, Joe. I got a little story you ought to know. We're drinking, my friend, to the end of a brief episode. Make it one for my baby and one more for the road. I got the routine, put another nickel in the machine. Feeling so bad, can't you make the music easy and sad? Could tell you a lot, but you've gotta be true to your code. Make it one for my baby and one more for the road. You'd never know it, but buddy, I'm a kind of poet, and I've got a lot of things like to say. And when I'm gloomy, won't you listen to me till it's talked away? Well, that's how it goes. And Joe, I know you're getting anxious to close. And thanks for the cheer. I hope you didn't mind my bending your ear. But this torch that I found, it's gotta be drowned, or it soon might explode. Make it warm for my